spring beans are living on the edge. Beep, 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 beep. Danger is their middle name. Someone should update the almanac. Oh, yeah, we should do that. All right. So, to earn this star, we need to survive and protect the endangered plants. And, hey, what's up, my Koop Troop? It's Koops. Welcome back to another episode of Plants vs. Zombies 2. All right, so we do got some problems coming in here. We have some stupid plants that are on the edge. They're going to get eaten by the seagulls. That's just the name of the game. So, I have a couple options. I could go and do the butter route. I could plant a ton of butter behind it and just hope to get that lucky butter that goes and kills those guys right away. However, because I see the cannon at the very back for the zombies, I want more firepower. So what I'm going to be doing is adding a lot of firepower. Clearly, firepower is expensive, though, so I'm going to have to be a little bit careful with that. I also have to be really careful of the middle lane. That's where a lot of the barrel rollers and stuff... Well, there's no barrel rollers, are there? Well, there's a bunch of the stronger zombies. I will go ahead and try and spike weed that lane. That'll be the... Man, that won't be the cheapest way, though, will it? To kill all the zombies. Well, if there's no barrel rollers, this one actually isn't very useful. The other one's more useful. I think it does the same amount of damage. These both hurt zombies that step on them, right? Yeah, so I don't think it does any more damage than that normal one, as far as I can tell. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it does slightly more. I don't know. But other than that, I think we're just going to do firepower in the outside lanes to defend those guys. And the inside lanes are just going to have the basic, maybe spike weed, maybe a couple firepower, maybe their own spring beans to help out at the start. That should be good enough. We haven't seen plant food yet. We haven't seen plant food in this guy. So I'm going to actually add that guy and try putting plant food. I'm imagining it's the same exact thing as the other one, but we'll find out. I need to throw some plant food on him and see what happens. It's our first time doing that. Alright, so those guys, they will help against some things. However, I'm really worried about the cannons that fire the imps, because the imps will be shot out and then we will have problems. They'll be shot out, they'll land, they'll be flung away, the next imp shot out, and they are not ready to go. So that could be the upcoming problem we're going to have. Nonetheless, I'm going to go ahead and freeze this guy. Now, because it's only 50 sun, I probably can go ahead and wait and just plant this down. Now, I'll get my 50 sun, so I'm not worried about that. It's smarter to have my economy up and running before anything else. But now, because I want this to spawn back in time, I'm going to go ahead and plant that down right away now. First off, because I'm not sure I'd have enough sun if I spent another 125 on my next guy, which would only have just have come right now. But also because you can see I want it to spawn back in time to get rid of that incoming guy. Because my freeze thing's up as well, though, I can go ahead and plant that down. And now I shouldn't have a problem with that. So now I'll make my 50 sun, or now I'll have time to get my 50 sun back for that thing to spawn back in. So that's pretty good for us. Alright, and there it is, right on time. 125 sun means I can plant one more of these things. That's really about all I'm going to need. So 4 of these down, that should be fine. I could plant a 5th one if I wanted to be anal about that. But wow, we're already in trouble. I really didn't expect that quickly, to be honest with you. This is the best plant for killing things quickly. Let's see if it works in time. That thing's going to go right over the top. I forgot about that, though, didn't I? Oh, that was close. That was really close. So I forgot. Yeah, those things actually kind of just duck right down, don't they? Well, nonetheless, that's still fine. I'm not mad at that idea there. So we'll go ahead and start adding these firepowers to these lanes. I do need it for the middle lanes as well, but for now I'm just going to leave that guy there. I mean, those two guys will take care of the middle lanes for me. Yeah, I don't regret the decision. I can actually add more firepower to these lanes, like right behind it to protect him, which is what I will be doing as well. That was a bit unnecessary at this point in time in the game, but that's fine. I mean, those things are killing off the other stuff anyways, as it is. This guy will die to my repeater before he does any real damage, so that's no problem. And back there. Alright, so at least those lanes are defended. I wouldn't call the top lane defended by any means, though, so I want to get my repeater down there as well, and then I'll feel a little bit safer. I also want another Snapdragon up there. That's the next place the Snapdragon will go. But first, let's add that one up there. Alright, so now I'm feeling a little bit better. A little bit better about my line of defenses. Still, we're not really prepared in the middle areas as well. I'm going to go ahead and freeze this guy just because I don't like him. I'm a jerk like that. Let's go ahead and add this guy right there. Alright, now I'm feeling a little bit better. I can add another bonk choy at the very bottom. I'm not sure if it would be better to add a bonk choy or another Snapdragon, but I will leave the bonk choy there as kind of a last line of defense. You can see those guys are a bit of a problem, because now if another one comes, it's going to start you know, just landing and taking a lot of damage. So I think I've got those lanes relatively defended. I do need to add more repeaters. That's kind of my next goal for those lanes. It's just a bunch more repeaters. But for now, I'm actually going to start focusing my efforts on the middle lanes here, as that has very little defense. Those zombies are coming one at a time, so that's why it's fine. But in this huge wave that's about to show up, I guess, they will come. And I think I misspoke last time around. I think I said that it changed the name of huge wave to raid. They did not. They just, raids are when those sometimes zombies come. Okay, now actually I've really got no problems in this lane right here. Well, okay, the bucket zombie, I might have a problem. I take that back. Because the bucket zombie is going to go on the spring, and the next guy is not going to be on the spring, meaning he's going to be in trouble. Alright, well, I was hoping to freeze the other guy before that. That didn't work out. Hopefully the amount of snapdragons can take out that guy. Yep, okay, good. They did take that guy out, just like I had hoped. Meaning we do have enough firepower for a little bit. Top lane could be in trouble. Could be... No, I think it'll be okay. I'm going to add another repeater anyways. Yep, he's gone. Alright, so that worked out. This lane, this guy could be gone. Oh, wait a second. Well, that's not at all what I meant. I'm glad that guy got it. I actually meant to put that plant food on the bok choy, but that worked out fine. Alright, here's going to be my problem are these guys right here, these imps. This first one's going to go bye-bye. Let's go and just take this out. I don't like this thing. Could be a problem. Now, I want a little bit more firepower even still, so I'm going to go ahead and add one more back there. These imps should now die fairly quickly, but really I'm worried about the cannon. That's what I want to die. Yeah, okay, good, nice. Alright, now I'm going to have problems down this lane. I don't have enough for one of my guys. Again, let's go and just add some plant food on that. Just take care of it. Get rid of it. Make sure there's no problems. Wow, that seagull that came out. Apparently that guy landed with the seagull and like life just went downhill real fast. Alright, so now we have plenty of plant food. We have a huge wave of zombies coming. I don't see where it is just yet. I guess it's about to show up. Here it is, final wave. I do need to make sure I keep protecting those guys, and because that's the main mission, what I'm going to go ahead and do is just get rid of these things on the sides. Alright, so that was the main problem that could show up. I'm not really worried about anything in the middle, because I can actually just add plant food and take care of it. Maybe could have saved that one. It doesn't matter at all, like I said. Now let's go ahead and try... Well, oh, I really should be using the plant food. I need to use... Oh, I was hoping to use the plant food on something else. Maybe I could use it on that. Oh, now I have two. Oh, it provides knives. Okay, so it is different. Alright, well, I could do something else, but let's do this one. So it is different. Okay, so actually, as opposed to the little ones, which drag the zombies back to it and go... Rrr, 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 this one just puts knives in the whole lane. I don't think it drags them back to it or anything. That guy looked like he was still walking as far as I could tell. So it doesn't drag him anywhere, it just kind of spikes him up. I think it probably does more damage, however, I like the dragging feature of the other one. Nonetheless, let's move on to the next challenge. We defeated that one, so now we have, this should be the final challenge. Let's see what it says. It is now clear that these beans are being stalked. Leave no bean behind. Alright, survive and protect the endangered plants like always. Alright, so these plants, oh my gosh, they had to go and do the worst thing possible and put themselves about as far forward as they think they could go. That makes my life all the more hectic, but I think we can still defend these plants. Hopefully, we will see. I had a lot of extra sun last, well, not a lot of extra sun. Now, they've actually defended all my lanes for me, so I don't really need anything else in that regard. I think that's everything I actually need. Maybe I'll save them, try and get a coconut can in the middle for an extra line of defense when problems arise, which could be pretty soon. I could see problems arising from this setup. Alright, so now I gotta save up. Like I said, what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be doing repeaters on the outside. I'm going to try and get a coconut cannon in the very middle, so I could always plant food that if I needed to. I want a snapdragon in between those guys, as I think that will be a good spot to help out, do a little bit more damage right at the end. I'll also probably add them behind these two beans in the middle as well. At the start here, since I'm completely defended, I'm actually totally fine to go ahead and just keep planting my twin sunflowers at the start. However, there's a lot of lanes to defend, so I'm going to need to get my firepower up relatively quickly. So it's not a walk in the park by any means. However, the worst problem is going to happen is I need to save up sun, because I'm guaranteeing you one of the seagull zombies is going to swing their way in on the top or bottom lanes, and then I'm going to have to defend that. Now remember, they'll fly right over top of my spring beans. However, I don't want them flying to the end and just eating my lawnmowers, because if my lawnmowers are eaten, I also lose, or if they roll away, I also lose the game, or the mission, or whatever. Those aren't really lawnmowers, they're more like deck sweepers, I suppose, but, you know, whatever works. Whatever works. Alright, there we go. Now I've got enough twin sunflowers now to produce the sun I'm going to need for the level. I can start going ahead and adding this here. Hopefully that was the right guess. You know, I don't know. We'll see. It's either the top lane or the bottom lane. Right now we're doing fine in the middle lanes. I'm going to leave those for now. I'm going to add another repeater in the bottom lane in just a second, as soon as I get enough sun for that. I could use the plant food, but I don't need it just yet, so I'm going to save that. Let's go there. All right. Now, oh, I also forgot about the middle lane. That's just going to knock them straight backwards. Okay, that's a problem. That is a problem. I do need enough sun here. I don't know if that's going to kill that in time. This will hopefully finish him off. Alright, okay. So, yeah, I kind of forgot about that middle lane. That's why it needs the most firepower. Actually, the spring bean is relatively useless in the middle lane. So, that is a bit of a problem. Now, were there barrel rollers? I don't remember if there were or not. I don't remember. Yeah, I really do. It's okay. So, that's fine for now. I don't remember if there was or not. We should be okay. I'm going to add some spike weeds as well up the front here. This is where the important part is if there are barrel rollers, it would be smart to have one of those things down. I don't know if there is or not. I do need firepower now in these lanes, because this is where the zombies are also going to come as well. And my beans might not get up in time. Ooh, is this thing going to get down? Oh, it is going to. Okay, it is going to go. Nice. That was close. That really was a close one. Alright, those lanes are having no problem. I just want to keep adding these things. I don't think there was a barrel roller. I don't remember seeing any. So if there are no barrel rollers, regular spike weeds should be fine. This guy's going to get knocked back. However, he's also a problem child, as he is a lot of damage. I'm going to add another repeater. I don't know if that's going to kill him in time or not. We will see. It looks like it will. Okay. So we're fine. That is enough firepower apparently to kill that guy. These two guys on the sides will not die, but they'll die to the spring beans anyway, so that's a good thing. I do need a little bit more firepower in the middle lane as well, clearly, as evidenced by that one guy. However, I think for now I'm going to keep working on firepower on these outside little rings, and then some more firepower in the outside lanes as well, because if another one of those guys swings in right now, I'm in trouble. And that's already happened, so I don't want to lose to some basic weird attack like that. I think spike weeds is all I really need now for those outside lanes, as long as I can save up for those. Maybe now I'll also add a little bit more firepower right here and up there. That should function fine too. Okay, now we got a problem. Let's go ahead and get rid of that right away before it becomes a problem. Man, that imp died mid-flight. That's very unfortunate. Well, damn, they really are just trolling me now, aren't they? Alright, I've only got one plant food left. Here's the second wave. I think we can win, or we can survive it. It depends on what zombies come my way, and I'm already in a big world of hurt. See, that's already knocked off. However, that's a problem, because I don't have anything else. Was this the wave? Just like, oh gosh, okay. Let's get rid of one of those at least. That lane down there is the one I didn't add the extra repeater on, so that's the problem lane. No, are you kidding? Oh, last bite, got it. Oh, okay. Okay, alright. Alright, I see how the game plays. Okay, so what I could have done better is just started working on more firepower in those outside lanes. I started adding too much firepower to the middle lanes. I thought maybe the Snapdragons would help clean it out, but they didn't do it. That guy was so close to dying too. But apparently also so was my thing. It had been munched on. So I guess that's my own fault. Still rather unfortunate. I don't see any of the barrel rollers, so there really is no need for the spike rock, unfortunately. I do like the spike rock. It's pretty cool, dude. But there's just no need at the start of the game for it, so not even worry about it. Now let's see, what else do I need? I could just throw in cherry bombs if I really wanted to for an extra line of defense, but I don't think I'm going to need them. I will grab it anyways because there's nothing else I need. The bok choy I guess I could use, but for the outside lanes, maybe. It might be more useful. Let's go. Let's rock. We can do it. We can do it. I have faith. I have total faith in us, guys. I know we can beat it. I know we can beat this level. Though we are going to need to start off slowly again. Now, like I said, I think I just need to go for more of like the 3 repeaters on the outside lane would be a... Quickly get to that as well. I think the spike weeds in the middle lane is also important. So it's really 3 lanes that are in desperate need of attention. Is the top, the bottom, and the middle lane. Those are the 3 lanes that are the most important. So as soon as I can get those ready, I need to go ahead and add those in. I'm just going to troll this guy for a little bit. Now, it's probably not a smart thing to troll because... Actually, if let's say the second zombie also comes in that lane, I've kind of ruined it, you know, because now that Spring Bean's not going to get up in time. What would be smarter is using that plant food on the second zombie, depending on what lane he comes in. If he comes in that exact same lane, I could slow him down a little bit if need be. But I think my iceberg lettuce pops up again in time anyways at the start of the game, so it's not really a problem. All right, let's get one of these third ones down. There we go. He came in a different lane anyways, whatever. All right, I'm gonna just add this here for now. This will slow any zombies down that come in that middle lane. That'll help me out while I start prepping my defenses on the top lanes. I do want one more plant food. I mean, one more, I keep saying that wrong. One more repeater, that's what I want. Not more plant food. Oh, well, probably one more too. I'm gonna add one more repeater at the top. Sunflower at the top, as well as more repeaters at the top as well. For now, I'm just saving up sun a little bit. Remember, all these lanes are fine at the start by themselves. There we go. Now we can start working on our lane defenses. Hopefully that one zombie comes in that lane. Otherwise, I really misjudged it, misread the situation. Now we do have a problem in that lane right away already. Let's go and add our repeater right away. This will work fine because this guy's going to get frozen, and then he's going to get knocked back as well. If he even survives that long, which I don't think he will. I'm going to go ahead and add this next plant food also right down there. That'll stop the next guy as well. Hopefully I don't have that problem though. So this middle lane might be something I need to attend to even earlier than the outside lanes. I'm not sure. They can at least defend themselves. In fact, the middle lane is the weakest lane in the fact that it can't knock him off into water. It knocks him right back into its own path. So it's pretty useless in that spot. Alright, so these guys don't die in time. I think if I add 3 repeaters, they would die in midair. So that's where that's my eventual goal, and that guy just died where he's landed because he fails at life. So I can't help him there. I really can't help him. He's gonna have that kind of problem. All right, the spring beans are ready in time though again, so they will finish those guys off. Let's see here. Any other problems in the outside lanes? Oh, I will have problems because I don't have enough firepower in the bottom lane here. I do need. Well, I could also add plant food to something else. I am going to need to add it to that guy. Well, I could freeze this guy here. Hang on. Oh, it froze the wrong guy. Well, if he gets dead anyways, that works anyway. Oh, but now the other guy's taking the blow. Let's see if I can kill this thing in time. Okay, I did. All right. So, yeah, that didn't really work, but we ended up solving our problem anyways, so I guess that's fine. Anyways, ideally I'd have all spike weeds in the other lanes anyways, so that works anyways. Spike weeds here to help out. I need to add 2 spike weeds as well, those outside. Those guys will die. Normal stuff. Let's go ahead and grab some plant food on this sunflower guy, so I need some more sun. And a little bit more. It really doesn't matter on those lanes though. It's more important on the middle lane. That's where the zombies could come and also hurt me. As you can see, I really want to kill these guys before they land. That would be ideal, which I can do, I think, if I have the 3 repeaters. That's the goal. We'll see. We'll see. More. I think that should kill them in time, or if they even land, it should kill them very quickly. They might not even have a chance to eat anything. Let's go and freeze this guy. Oh, he's already screwed, so that's all right. But they're also important against these things on the outside. This time around, I shouldn't have to use so much plant food on these things. If I have 6 of these bullets going in here, these imps should die, or these cans should die, hopefully pretty quickly. Nice. That did kill it fairly quickly. Nice. He died without even having sprung the trap, so to speak. Add some firepower there. Alright, really what's important now, I think, is just make sure the middle one stays defended. I'm doing alright in these outside lanes. I could also add snapdragons if I wanted to. I think repeaters are still actually the most important thing to have on the outside lane, so I think I will just keep probably going with them. See, that guy died before he even landed, really. Now, let's see here. Just one more repeater in the very bottom lane. I think I will feel a lot happier about that. See, these guys are going to start tanking the damage a little bit for them. Yep, see that guy's head flew off before he even landed. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Alright, that imp shot over. That's kind of bad. That thing's gone now, though. Alright, so we're still fine. He did shoot over that guy, which is kind of a problem, but he did finish him up in the end, so that's the good news. At this point in time, I can now start using the plant foods. I see that one guy's got plant food right there. Go and get rid of that guy. Oh, that was really close. That thing was sleeping, so it didn't duck. Oh boy, okay, now we just need more fire. Whoa, that guy, oh no! Oh no! Ah, I was doing so well! It's those cannons in the middle. Oh. Oh my god, the cannons in the middle, they shot an imp and he landed right behind it. However, because of the really weird backwards spacing system in this game, it counted him, because his back foot was on that space. I saw that imp and I looked at him and I was like, nah, he's already past it. But his back foot was on that space, and because his back foot was on that space, it counted him as on the same square as the spring bean, and therefore he ate my he just ate it. Oh my gosh. Oh. This game is so troll with that. I hate that part. That's really obnoxious, by the way. Really obnoxious. So, okay, you guys can't see where my finger is, but essentially on this fourth lane, the bottom part of the gangplank here, that little imp had landed and his back foot was still on the yellow and black stripe. Now his whole front half of his body was way past it, but because of this game's mechanics, they say if a zombie is on any square still at all, not the majority, if any part of him is still on a square, he is still on that previous square. You'll see it with the iceberg lettuce all the time. When I plant on some guy, you can see, well, not now, I'm not gonna, well, I can wait here, I suppose I can wait. See that back foot still in that lane? He is still technically on that lane. Now the iceberg lettuce is kind of a bad example as it fires kind of a little bit of an area around it. However, it still is like on that lane, and so because of that issue, that zombie was still technically on my guy's lane. Now if I'd used the plant food, he would have been dead. If I'd had a second repeater, he would have been dead. So regardless, it is my fault. However, that's just really annoying. I had gotten the top and bottom lanes completely defended with 4 repeaters. They weren't having any problems, and I thought and now I was moving my focus onto those middle lanes. I had stopped that one problem, but now I kind of know once I have 3 repeaters in the top and bottom lanes, those lanes are essentially good. I shouldn't worry too much more about them. The 4th is a little bit nice addition, but not necessary. So what I should focus on is adding either the spike weeds right away at the start, and the back lanes to start working on those cannons as soon as they pop in, as well as having at least 2 or 3 repeaters in those lanes. I didn't have 2 or 3 repeaters. My first repeater is actually going to be in the middle lane, as I can't remember if that's where the zombie always comes or not. I don't remember if it's top or bottom or if that middle area right away. But, oh, it was in the middle? Okay, I was right. So that one zombie does come in the middle. He's going to get frozen. You can see as soon as he walks his little foot in there, he just gets killed. Now that guy kind of took the blow. He didn't die quick enough, so a bit of a problem. I would have liked him to have died before he got hit, but the repeater will finish that guy off no problem real quickly. It was down in time, so yeah, it's the good news, I guess. All right. I'm gonna add this here for an extra line of defense right there at the start. I don't know if that will count in time. See, this guy's gonna have to just die to that thing. Once the thing is sleeping, it doesn't sit down. It actually, you know, it stands up and therefore has a chance to get eaten. So hopefully this thing kills it in time. I should have added the extra repeater down there instead of up there, but that's all right. Then we'll be back in time. Oh, he did get munched on though. That's annoying. That's bad. Now I gotta be careful of that bottom one. That one did get munched on. It wasn't ready to go down in time, so it's a bit of a problem. I will try adding these guys. Oh crap, forgot about that lane down there. Gotta go ahead and do it the hard way. That guy right there, he will die in time. I should probably add a second repeater to help out that process. Yeah, that guy is not anywhere close to dead just yet. Well, that's unfortunate because I clicked on the plant food and I added it as quickly as I thought I could, but apparently my fat finger didn't touch it or something, and so that guy got eaten a little bit, which once again is literally not what you want to happen. So that was a problem. There's also going to be a problem in the top lane as this guy is going to get flung away, and I don't have any... okay, I do have enough firepower to kill that guy quick enough. That's good. I need more firepower in the middle lane as well. That was a problem. The snapdragons are useful, but really because I'm protecting these guys right here, these things, it really didn't help out that much. 2 probably isn't enough. We'll see. Yeah, that thing's also been munched on a little bit, so I gotta be real careful with that. If you remember correctly, that had gotten munched on, so kind of risky to let that thing sit there and get eaten a little bit. Now I need more firepower in that middle lane as well, so that's what I need to save up for. Oh, come off it, man. Seriously? Seriously, that's how we're gonna play this? Alright. Well, we'll get rid of that guy the normal way, or that way. Unfortunately for that one zombie, he came in the wrong spot. That guy's got some plant food for him. He's also standing on top of that. That's the good news. Can we kill him in time? I want that plant food from him desperately. No plant food just yet. He is firing over. That's the good news, I guess. There's my plant food. All right. Now I'm going to get rid of... I think I'm just going to get rid of all these guys right here real quickly. Completely unnecessary, so maybe shouldn't have done that, but that's all right. That's okay. Need more firepower on this bottom one. That one's a little bit suspiciously weak. Okay, those guys are gone. Now I only have enough. Will this thing reach back there? I don't think it will. Let's see if it does. It does. Okay, good. So that one worked out perfectly. That reaches back there. I'm actually pretty sure that's the spot they want to have a snapdragon and use that for that exact timing right there. Kind of a little extra damage there. Let's see, we got 600 suns, so I should be planting more of these things. I don't know why I haven't been. Okay. That really wasn't necessary either. That's alright. I wait for that thing to spawn back in now, and maybe it was a problem. As this is the final wave, I'm going to use it on this thing right here. That'll kill all the problems in the middle. So now all I have to do is make sure these guys on the outside are fine. Whew. Alright, which they are fine. Okay. Whew. Alright, so there, guys. Pirate Booty, get all the pirate stars. I'm stretching because that was painful. Now, that was one of the tougher ones, and I am kicking myself because I think I could have done it much quicker and a lot earlier if I'd been a little bit smarter. But nonetheless, I hadn't. But we did finish all of that off. So there we go, guys. We have gotten all of the stars in Pirate area, which means we will be moving on shortly to the next world in the next, pretty soon. So I'm looking forward to that, guys. I hope you are too. And I will see you next time, guys. Take it easy. Peace.